This is how I get fresh looking curls on second day hair. It often starts like this: morning hair with stretched out curls, wonky bits, but that's all okay. With a quick refresh, these curls will bounce back in under 10 minutes. Mornings start here with an overnight hairstyle. Wearing your hair up overnight keeps the top layers of your curls protected while sleeping on them. Do give your hair at least 10 minutes to settle back down before styling. Then check out and see where some touch-ups are needed. Today I'm doing a full damp refresh that's quick and easy to do for any day of the week. First, section out the bottom of your hair. It's the simplest way to get started, and then you'll work your way up from there. Here, I loosely twist up the top section and clip it away with an alligator styling clip. You can always find these in stores alongside the hair accessories and hair tools. From here, I separate any multi-family curl clumps. It helps to create fullness and a more uniform look overall. Next, shake out those roots to lift any matted areas up and away from the scalp. Now for the fun part. Turn on some trickling water in your sink or use a bowl with just enough water to dip your fingers in. Here I just smooth down the curls with the water to reactivate the products that are already in my hair from wash day. And this is just magic. It'll just take a few minutes for your hair to soak up that water, reactivate that product, and give bounce back to your curls. Allow them to reshape, especially those ones that have been stretched out or that are getting frizzy. That little bit of water is all they need to soak it up and bring back their curl formation. But sometimes you need a little more product, right? If you see and feel that your curls are not shaping up as much as you'd like, you can use more of your wash day gel or a foam or mousse like I'm using here. It's a great way to help add hydration, more definition, and hold to last throughout the day. These ends are definitely needing some more hydration, so I'm just pressing that water and that foam in there and letting it soak in. And you can tell here that this is just a normal everyday curl day. So this side is very, oh my goodness, matted. There's some webbing going on. So I'm just going to separate that, same as I did on the other side, and then add a little bit more foam, a little bit more water, and just press it in. So I'm not raking into the curls. I don't want to separate the curl clumps. I just did a little bit of curl separation when I was pulling some apart that were intertwined. But other than that, I want to retain the shape and the curl families that are there. And do have a hand mirror handy so that you can take a look at the very back of your hair. Very often when we're pulling our hair to one side or the other to refresh, there's some areas that can definitely get missed in the back, and you don't want to have an odd frizzy patch that sticks out. I definitely use one every day, so I highly recommend it. So now on to the top. You'll see that I'm really being careful to just separate the curl families or the multi-curl families here, because I do want to retain that definition, but I want to just separate them apart from each other to give them some more space and to give my hair some more shaping and some more volume. Especially on the face framing layers, they often just get lost in the rest of my hair. So I often have to find where they are and bring them back forward, and also trying to see which way my hair wants to fall today. So I typically like to do some type of diagonal parting or zigzag, but it's really just trying to flip-flop those curls to either the right or the left side and see which looks best for today. Now, to just smooth out that crown frizz, if you have that as well, is the same technique. It's just pressing in water along those same curl clumps, adding a little bit of that foam or your gel to add that hold, to bring those curl families, that frizz that's on the top. It could be new hair that is just not as long as the rest and it's not curling with the rest of the curl families. It could be a number of factors, but definitely adding some product there, but a lightweight product if you have wavy curly hair. If you have tighter curls, using your same stronghold gel would work perfectly here. One thing to notice here is that when I'm applying this foam or mousse, I'm not using a full pump. So it's really just a very small amount because I'm taking these really small sections of hair. So I do adjust the amount of product that I'm using depending on how much hair I'm applying it to. It's definitely much easier to apply little by little and have to add more than to apply way too much in the beginning and try to figure out how to undo that. So here's my hand mirror again, just checking all sides to make sure it all looks good. And you'll see how much more the curls have perked up since I first started. I do like to tame the flyaways because I always have a lot of baby hairs around my face, and also since I do like to part on the side, I want to make sure that those edges have a little bit more product to try to blend them in with the rest of my hair. And since this is only applying very little water and very little product, no drying is needed whatsoever. Of course, you can definitely hover diffuse if you'd like to speed up the process, but after this damp refresh, you can completely air dry and be ready to go. It'll dry up very quickly and you're done for the day. You can see that my hair already looks pretty much dry and it has a lot of volume. I'm ready to go, and that was under 10 minutes for all of my hair. And how did it hold up at the end of the day? Well, with just the water and foam, this is 8 hours later and it's still holding up. I hope this was helpful. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you next time.